Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is still Monday, December 1st, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. And I'm especially grateful for two of my new members. Tracy George, 9175, and Bonnie, the Believer. Thank y'all, I really appreciate it. And to my co-worker, not my co-worker, to my cousin's Trina co-worker, Miss Franklin, her and her husband, thank y'all for y'all support. I asked her to give me y'all first name. I was going to shout y'all, but she ain't got back with me before I made the video. So, her husband's an electrician, and she works with my cousin Trina, I think. That's what she said. The Franklins, thank y'all for your support. I really appreciate it. This going to dive into the state of the world. And a message and a warning to the last few people on this planet, on this earth, that still have genuine love within them. This is a message and a warning to those who still love. I'm the type of person I still love. I'm talking about real love, not the superficial, big ass, plenty of money, love. And as usual, it ain't good news, what I'm about to give you. It ain't good news, but it's true. And for most of y'all, I'm not telling you something you don't already know. It's going to be pretty much like I'm preaching to the choir when I tell you that love no longer exists in this world. Again, like I always tell you, when I say all, I don't mean everybody. So I'm not saying there is absolutely zero love in this world, because again, I'm a person with a big heart and genuine love. Unconditional love. Well, as unconditional as you can be as a human. I stopped loving your ass, So let me take that back. I got genuine love. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. Or, I ain't got to tell you I love you. I'm going to show you I do. I prefer that even more, but some people, especially women, they want to hear you say it. I love you. But me, personally, I prefer showing love and being shown love. Because people will tell you they love you 1,000,000 times a day, all the while be stabbing you in your back. The cemetery is full of women that was put there by a man that told her he loved her. The cemetery is full of men that were put there by a woman that told him she loved him. My point. December 1st, 2025. Love don't exist in this world no more. Now let me take y'all into this. It says in the last days, people will become lovers of themselves. And that is a quote from the New Testament, the book of 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 5. But they don't take the Bible to tell you this. But I'm just tying things in to where everything we're dealing with right now has been foreseen. This Bible passage describes the last days as times of difficult times, when people will be characterized by a list of negative traits. And I want y'all to pay attention to see if you noticed any of these traits on this list. In the last days, the Bible passage describes it will be difficult times when people will be characterized by a list of negative traits, including being self-loving, lovers of money. Other characteristics mentioned are boastfulness, pride, being abusive, unholy, unforgiving, and lovers of pleasure over God. I'm guilty about 2 or 3 of them, my damn self. Ain't no need of me lying to y'all. When God know the truth, that I love me some money. I love me some pleasure. I love to blow me no one is wrong, according to the scripture, because I'm not married, and it's not my wife. So even if it's just one, still wrong. I can sit here and say, well, I ain't sleeping around. I ain't got 10, 20 women. I'm just messing with one. I'm still wrong. We're not married. But I love the way that thing. Forgive me, I almost went somewhere with that. So I'm guilty. I love pleasure, especially when it comes to that hot box and that good old mile. I love some money. I do. I'm guilty, Lord. I ain't worried about who's judging me when I know I'm guilty. 2 Timothy 3, 2 through 5. The last days, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, don't appreciate nothing. I'm guilty. Unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous. I was just looking at a Facebook post yesterday. 2 cousins going back and forth with each other. I know both of them. I know both of these cousins going back and forth with each other on Facebook. One ended up making a live video talking about how the cousin put their business on blast on Facebook. They got beef with each other. They got a disagreement with each other, and they put it on Facebook. She come on to tell his cousin, oh, you dead to me. You no longer exist. You can't never say that. Just family don't even love each other. Parents turning their back on their own children. Children turning their back on their own parents. We live in a world right now to where you are ashamed to be in love. People don't even want to admit they love somebody nowadays because people gonna look at them like, what? You stupid. Nowadays, people think you stupid for loving somebody because of how bad this world is nowadays. They know 9 times out of 10, if you're in love with somebody nowadays, it's just like you smoking crack. Your world, your life, you're finna be for a world of pain nowadays if you love somebody. It's known now. It's looked at now that if you're in love, it's like you got a disease that's gonna kill you. You can't be on Facebook, YouTube. You got a few people that do it. And they get talked about it and looked at and folk like, oh, she's a fool or he's a fool. If you're a man on here professing your love for your woman, or you're a woman on here professing your love for your man, ooh, I just love my man, or I just love my woman, whatever. Folk be like, damn, they stupid. Because you love somebody, people think you stupid. And in reality, most of the time you are. 9 times out of 10 nowadays, when you love somebody, you stupid. Because the majority of people nowadays are not deserving of love. Not deserving of the things that come along with love, like patience, understanding, nurturing, caring. Most of these people nowadays don't deserve that because they, another characteristic, are ungrateful. You may be loving somebody right now with all your heart and all your soul, or doing anything for them. But considering that we're in the last days, according to this, they're ungrateful. Are you being taken for granted right now because somebody you loving, you doing right by, they don't even give a damn. They treat you like crap and you showing them nothing but love? In the last days, people will be lovers of themselves. No matter what you do for them, no matter how much you show them you love them, no matter how much you tell them you love them, no matter how many times you done went to bat for them, they don't love you. Ungrateful, unholy. Anything goes nowadays. If a woman want to come outside naked, she can. What you supposed to say about it? You can't judge me. And it ain't judging. Judging, I ain't finna go into that because you Christians to come on here in a minute. I ain't finna go into all that. Anything goes. Get high as you want to, get drunk as you want to, sleep with as many women as men, do whatever you want to do, whatever feels good. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. This is not a big word pointing. I'm guilty. This is how I know. I know what we are. I know I'm a good dude. I know I'm solid. I know I got a good heart. And I'm still guilty. I disobeyed my parents. I've been unforgiving. I've been ungrateful. Damn sure been unholy. I've been without self-control. Still is. People will be lovers of themselves. Lovers of money. Boastful. Look how much money I got. Look at my new shoes. Look at my outfit. Look at my car. Look at my house. Boastful. Proud. I'm better than all y'all. Ain't none of y'all got nothing on me. Abusive. Men would slap the taste out of a woman's mouth. And vice versa. Without love. Unforgiving. Slanderous. Slanderous. Will lie on your ass and won't feel nothing about it. Disrespectful. Talk crazy to elderly people. No respect for elderly people. When I was growing up, the elderly people were treated like gods. You can't say anything around them. You can't do anything around them. You see Miss So-and-so coming or Mr. So-and-so coming. You get right. No matter what you was doing before they pulled up, when they come up, you got to start straightening up. Hey, they're going to elevate. Hey, man, put that down. Not no more. It's like F Mr. Elevate. F Mr. Henry. He don't pay my bills. Brutal. Not lovers of the good. They don't love nothing good. You talking about doing the right thing, talking about good. They don't want to even be around you, Miss Good at Two Shoes. Conceited. Oh my God. Fellas, try to talk to a baddie. Fellas, go try to talk to a baddie. A dime piece. You'll know what we mean by conceited. Speak to them. Hold the door open for them. Watch what happens. You won't get a thank you. You're like you're supposed to do it. Today, if it is found out that you love somebody, it's looked down upon for a man to love a woman, for a woman to love a man. It's like they're ashamed of it. Don't want nobody to know I love that woman. Don't want nobody to know I love that man. Because you don't want nobody to know, you're a fool. Because if you love somebody nowadays, you're a fool. Because you're in a world right now where love don't exist. Love don't exist. I know that sucks. I hate to break the bad news to a lot of y'all out here looking for love. Somebody that's going to love you unconditionally. Somebody that's going to be there for you when you're sick, when you're down and out. They're going to be there by your side. People often ask me, big boy, you don't want to get married again? Have your wife, somebody? Notice again. You don't want to get married again. So you'll have somebody there with you when you get old and sick and somebody by your side. I was already married. That was supposed to be by. Did it happen? No. So I often say I'm not getting married again. And I don't understand the people that get married 2, 3, 4 times. And the reason why is this. The vow says, and I said this, I stood before God and the witness, which was the judge, had a courthouse wedding. And I made a vow. Sickness and in health. Richer or poor. For better or for worse. Until death do us part. We ain't married no more. And we ain't dead. So my question is this. Why would I or any other person who made that vow before until death do us part, and y'all ain't together no more, and y'all ain't dead, neither one of you, and then you gonna stand before God and the witnesses again after not keeping your oath the last time? Well, boy, a lot of times we ain't got a choice. We ain't got. I get it. My point is this. Why do it again? You wasn't able to go death. People ain't doing till death do us part no more, is my point. So whether it's you or the other person, why do it? I sat there and told God, till death do us part. You told God, till death do you part. And now you can go stand before God again and say that same lie to somebody else. 2, 3 more times. So you're going to tell that same lie 3 times. And if I'm the person standing there with you, knowing you've been married before, and now I'm listening to you say you're going to be with me till death do us part, I'm going to wonder why you ain't with your last husband, because he's still living. Well, he cheated. So what? For better, that's what marriage is. For better or for worse. Cheating is worse. For better is faithful. Sickness and in health. His wood don't get hard no more. So I've had women that left their husband because it don't get hard no more. Or they were cheating with me because it don't get hard no more. Throughout my lifetime. I'm guilty of sin. And she left it in sickness. And I turn right around. They're going to make them same vows to another man. And that other man, I standing stupid ass up there knowing she'd have made them same vows to another man, now she better make them to you. Or he'd have made them same vows to another woman, and and now he finna make them to you. I don't get the point, but that's just my thing, it's my view. Some of y'all okay with it, some of y'all listen to me right now that been married 2-3 times. I ain't here to judge you, that ain't my bit, that ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just telling you my view. And I don't want to stand up there and tell that again. If you said it one time, in my view, that's the only chance you get to say it. So if you get married again, you should take that part out of the vow. You can get married, but take out till death do us part. Don't put that in there. Take that part out. And replace it until it ain't working out no more. How about that? I promise to stay with you until it ain't working out no more. Then we get divorced. How about that? Them should be the new vows nowadays. They should change the marriage vows from until death do us part and change it over to until it ain't working out no more. How about that? Until you ain't happy no more. Until it ain't happy no more. Then we can go our separate ways. But that death do us part shit, love, honor, get that shit out of here. Love don't exist no more, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't figured that out by now on your own, I'm here telling you. But if you're my age, anywhere around my age, you should have figured that out by now on your own. Something ain't right with this world. Ain't no love in this world. Don't nobody love nothing and nobody. You got a lot of people who ain't love themselves. I've had times where I ain't love myself. Love don't exist. I've dealt with women over the last few years, like 20, 30 years ago. And I remember not wanting my homeboys to know I love them because they're going to talk about it. You love that man? Can anybody relate to not wanting people to know you love a person nowadays? Not even want that person to know you love them because you're afraid of how they're going to do if they know you love them. Am I the only one that find myself at times I love somebody and don't want that person to know I love them because of how I've been done in the past from people that I love? How when they find out you love them, everything changed. They get ungrateful, they mistreat you, they disrespectful because they figure you love them, you ain't going nowhere. And other people knowing the world we living in, find out you love somebody, they're going to look at you like you stupid. Like you're a crackhead. Because a lot of times, love is more addictive than any drug. Love is more addictive than cocaine. Love is more addictive than cigarettes. Love can be a drug if you're in love with the wrong person. If you're in love with the wrong person, with everybody gonna experience that at least one time in their life by being in love with the wrong person. Ain't no drug got nothing on that feeling. You talking about losing weight, can't eat, can't sleep, be in love with the wrong person. And nowadays, if you better be brave. As a matter of fact, you gotta be brave. You're one of the bravest people on the planet if you're willing to allow yourself to love people nowadays. I ain't talking about just a romantic relationship type love. I'm talking about friends and whoever, family. I'm telling you, I'm looking at family unalive each other. Family hate each other. Family threaten to kill each other. Where is the love? What is it? I remember a time when love was a wonderful thing. But now, love. People are ashamed of it. People don't want other people to know they love them. out of fear. How many of y'all, because you know love don't exist, are afraid to love somebody? How many of y'all are afraid to love somebody right now? And if you find yourself feeling like you're finna love somebody, you haul ass. One of the scariest places to be nowadays. One of the scariest places to be nowadays. I'm more scared of this than I am of being in a jungle at night. I'm more scared of this than being in a Klan rally deep down in Arkansas woods somewhere at night. This place I'm more scared of than being in a battlefield in the middle of Afghanistan. And that place that scares me more than any place on this planet is a place called being in love with the wrong person. That's the scariest place on the planet right now. A place called in love with the wrong person. I know I ain't the only one that can relate to that. And so many of us are running from that place right now. Terrified of it.